Alright, so I essentially recorded a little video for you guys, so how you can make it almost impossible for you to not sign an extra 2 to 3 high-paying clients every single week with this cold email infrastructure that my team and my company uses. So here's the success formula. It's literally as simple as high volume messages and a high converting script, and that's the key to get 2 to 3 high-paying clients a week. It's literally that simple. So this is the formula for success: is a high converting script and the account. So what we would do is we don't do 1,000 emails per day. When we're starting out, we do 1,000, 1,500 when we're just starting out, but we're trying to scale that up to 3 to 4,000 emails per day because we're trying to get your offer and your product in front of as many eyes as possible. So with this, for the volume part, we would set up 50 email accounts. The first week or so would be sending 50 messages. Sorry, not the first week. After everything has warmed up, would be sending 50 messages on each account. That's around 2,500 cold messages per day to your audience, the people that you want to attract. So if you're a local business, if you're a marketing agency that targets local businesses, we're going to be buying around 20, 30,000 leads that are local businesses that are qualified that want to get sold to, and we'll be sending 2,500 cold messages per day. You can either partner up with us or you can do this yourself. So 2,500 emails per day with our team, our copywriters, we most likely get a 5% reply rate, 30, and then with that, you get 30% positive reply rate and a 50 to 80% show up rate with with all the people that want to call you. So that's 3 to 5 booked calls every single day. So over a span of 7 days, that's 20 to 30 qualified showed up calls every single week on Redpilot. We'd make sure they're qualified and they showed up because we'd be leveraging content assets, sales assets to make sure we nurture them through the whole process. And we also have to remember that we have to factor in email warm-up period, so that's going to be for the first 2 to 3 weeks, so that the deliverability rate of the emails do not get messed up. So normally we start off with 15 to 20 cold messages every single day for the first week. So that's roughly around 750 to 900 messages per day. Then we slowly increase volume by week whilst the accounts are still being warmed up. So how would that look like is, let's say the first week we'd be sending 10 messages on each account, right? So 10 times 50, that's 500 messages per day. And then each week by week, we'd be increasing it to 15 messages a day on each account, and then 20 messages a day on each account. And then once everything is warmed up, or the emails are warmed up, we can start increasing it to 50 messages on each account, 60, 70, even 100. And that's where you start getting the most out of this whole system. Once you get 50 to 60, 70 messages on each email account. This is also the most important part, the high converting script. This is more important than this whole part because it's easy to send emails, but it's hard to write a good converting script. Okay, now we are on the document on how to write a high converting script that books calls and increases the positive reply rates and makes people want to hop on a call with you. So the introduction. So in a world of increasingly dominated by automated outreach, mastering the art of writing personalized emails can drastically improve your reply rate and conversation potential. So this crash course that me and my team have made, distills proven strategies and practical frameworks to help you craft emails that resonate with your audience, driving effective engagement and setting you apart from the crowd. I'm not going to go through this whole document step by step. I'm gonna essentially summarize it up, and if you want this document, just DM me on Instagram. It's official Gashan Singh. So the first part is the most important part. So you have to research your target market, who you're targeting, and you have to also go in the mindset of this can and not work. It's just about how you set it up and move with it. So before you even start writing, invest time in researching your prospect. So try and go and see which is the best place to buy leads, where your target market hangs out with. Like, you don't even know if they even hang out in the cold email space. Maybe the best place to reach out is either cold calling them or even on Instagram. So you have to first figure that out as well. So the key steps is know your prospect, understand the company, its industry, its customers, and its current challenges. Define your ICP, segment your list based on criteria such as industry, company size, funding stage, and technological needs. Analyze previous successes. Look at your best performing current customers to identify patterns that can inform your targeting. So building your point of view. So a framework for your point of view. Context. What are your specific observations you have made about the prospect? Example, recent job posting, company news. Observation. Identify and notify trends within the company that you can leverage. Once you do that, it makes it easier to stand out because you're going in with something unique and different. So insight and problems will highlight the possible implications of the observation, defining the pain points of all the challenges. So an example of this is, hey name, I noticed your company is hiring for quality writers. This typically indicates a focus on quality outreach over mass emailing. However, without insights on what works for your team, tracking success become cumbersome. Have you considered looking into email intelligence solutions? See, this is my team kind of made this up all in one go, so it's not as good as we normally do it, but you get the whole gist of it, the whole framework of it, right? Like the first two lines are different. Like a lot of people in the first line or two, they already go straight to the point. There's no personalization. Personalization means a lot because firstly, you're emailing someone, they don't even care about what you do, but you can stand out by saying something that actually sticks out to them, like this. Craft from the email. Subject lines are crucial but often misunderstood. Aim for simplicity and relevance to bypass mental filters. So the best practices and best frameworks you can use is 2 to 3 word subject lines. Avoid gimmicks like emojis or excessive punctuation that scream sales email. Connect subject lines directly with the content of your email to reinforce relevance. The email structure. So, instruction: begin with a relevant observation linked directly to the recipient's situational needs. Also, use personalization. That works also the best as well because people go into it and be like, okay, this guy actually cares about what I do and what I need. The body. Transition into insights and problems you've identified. Offer potential solutions without overly pitching your product. This is either a hit or miss. A lot of people either do this really well or really bad. So when you're doing this part, when you're onto this part of the email, you have to make sure you don't come across as that salesy. You have to come across as a person that's just trying to connect and build a relationship with the prospect. The call to action. This is the most important part of the email because this is when you tell the prospect what's the next step, what's the next goal. That can be either book a call, get on like email list, like opt into an email list or anything like that. So close to the question or invitation for the discussion that doesn't pressure the recipient. This is crucial. Don't forget this because if you start pressuring the prospect, that's when the sales meter starts going up. Like now this guy's trying to sell me. So keep that in mind as well. So for example, hi name, I see your recent funding announcement. Congratulations. This kind of growth often correlates with the need for enhanced email strategies, particularly in quality metrics. How do you currently track the effectiveness of your outreach? The follow-up strategy. So understanding that persistence pays off. Follow-up email should be just as thoughtful and personalized as your first outreach. Follow-up framework. Refer back to your previous email, acknowledge your last interaction briefly, but not in a salesy way. Don't try and push your customer or prospect to reply back instantly. Give them time. These guys are busy as well, right? So introduce a new insight, provide additional relevant information or observations. You can also say something like, you can also say a testimonial case study that you have done for previous clients. That can be something really good that you guys can leverage because it sticks out. Keep it short and engaging. Follow the principle of being concise and respectful all the time. Here's an example of a follow-up. Hi name, I want to follow up on my previous email regarding your team's quality outreach. I came across a recent report indicating that companies focusing on personalized engagement see a significant increase in reply rates. Would love to chat about how that might apply to your strategy. This follows all of these principles. Common mistakes to avoid. Overpitching. Avoid focusing too heavily on your product in initial emails. Instead, emphasize understanding and addressing the person's needs first. Like I said, don't go straight into the pitch. Build personalization, build rapport up in the email, and then sell. But don't come across pushy or pressurizing. Lack of personalization. Generic templates lead to decreased engagement. Take the time to personalize each message. Ignoring feedback. If emails go unanswered, and don't assume the fault lies with the recipient. Analyze your approach and adjust based on feedback, metrics, and results. So, in conclusion, the human touch. Above all, remember that effective emails are as much about building relationships as they are about sales. By adopting a mindset of curiosity and service and consistently applying these frameworks, you position yourself as a valuable resource to your prospects. So, the final thoughts of this whole document is embrace the frameworks, not the templates. You see, it's easy to copy someone's script, but it's hard to copy a framework. With this, the reason why you shouldn't copy someone's script is because once you start doing it, everyone keeps doing it. So that means the people you're reaching out to, they're gonna keep seeing the same script. If you see a framework and put your own touch to it, that means you create your own unique message and offering. Focus on genuine connections rather than mere transactions. Always keep the prospects' needs at the forefront of your outreach. With practice and persistence, over time, you guys keep doing this, you guys are gonna perfect the art of copywriting, the email copywriting. So this comprehensive guide can serve as your go-to resource for writing effective sales emails. Review each session carefully, practice the techniques, and soon as you find your response rates improve significantly. Happy emailing. So if you guys want this document, just send me a DM or comment and I'll send it to you. So yeah, guys, it's literally as easy as that. If you guys are looking to start emailing, but you don't have the time, if you're in between 10 to 20K a month or even further, GM me on official Gushan Singh and let's hop on a call to see how my team and I can help you. Have a fantastic day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.